Hey, welcome everybody as we are starting up. Welcome to Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, or rather the Quest from the Infinite Staircase version of this, the modernized 5e one that they came out with a couple months back. For those at home, this is a level 11 to 13 game from Quest of the Infinite Staircase. It is a remake of this very old module by Gary Gygax, and you do see this original art on here with a dude in a robes and in a knight hat, helmet, and sword, and he's shooting a gun, a laser gun. That's because this dips into science fiction, and so we're gonna see how that works.
But your
So,
character doesn't know that though.
characters do not know this, the players know that. So, characters don't even know what science fiction is. Some of them probably don't even know what science is.
It's just magic that's not understood.
Yeah. But we are going to go ahead and get started. Oh, gotta set up my musics.
Glorious.
There we go.
Is that Randy?
So,
What?
What?
Yes.
So, find our heroes in the area around mountainous area known as the Barrier Peaks. You all have a reason to be crossing this mountain range, and you have decided to travel together. You are currently in a sort of a tavern after waking up in the morning to sort of before you set out on the next part of your journey. We have 4 adventurers with us, and let's get started with Joey. Who is your character?
My character?
Yeah.
Alright, I am a dwarf. My name is Rhubarb. So what you see is a kind of a he's a barbarian. But he's wearing just trousers, suspenders, and like a normal old undershirt, and backpack full of vegetables. But he's very
Like vegetables, or like,
what's that?
something weird. Are they good vegetables, or are they like,
Only the
weird
best veggies for Rhubarb. But he's very neat and proper. You can tell he takes great care to trim his beard, keep his hair nice and manageable. He has a very fancy mustache.
Rhubarb? You said dwarf?
Dwarf, yep.
Dwarf. Okay, next, let's go with Bun. Bun, who is your character?
My character is Saul, Saul Vint. He is an alchemist by trade. After he focuses both on acidic kind of stuff as well as healing. After his mostly after his dealing in a brewery ended up failing miserably. And ends up dressing in basically heavy leathers. Has several bandoliers of bottles and potions and stuff strapped across his chest around a belt and such like that. And is a little rock gnome.
Dwarf, a gnome. Let's continue the tiny folk. Boom. Who is your character?
Who?
Who?
She's gone again.
No, I'm here. I was just talking to myself because I forgot to unmute. I am Callis Boom. I am playing Six, the gunslinger fairy fighter. She is loves freedom and loves distributing it.
Running theme. You are playing the fairy is a short race. This is an uncommon race in D&D games. You're playing as a short race, not as a tiny one, I believe. Unless
Yeah, I believe they're small by
small?
default,
Yeah.
but they get like a size changing ability too.
Yeah. It's like mechanical reasons, like all characters need to be like medium or small because they take up the same space, but that's why. And then towering over you, coming in down the stairs, Randy, who are you playing?
I am playing Lyriel Sternshoulder, a very, very tall, very muscular, well put together Leonin Paladin. Behind the scars on his face, you see a genuine kindness in his eyes, where he may seem ferocious at first glance, but getting to know him and seeing him, he exudes a sense of warmth and companionship. Also, his cape, or his cloak, constantly. And without fail, billowing gracefully as he stands.
Comes down the stairs, just kind of like looks around. His cloak just billows in
Yes,
one direction.
Yeah.
Like, I smell bacon, and heads over
You
to
stop posing.
where the
Other
rest
people
of you-
need to use the stairs.
We're all waiting behind him.
It's like, the day calls, answer with victory, friends.
And he's just posing like the Captain Morgan logo.
So the four of you are essentially just enjoying breakfast before you head on out. If there's any sort of last-minute things that you wish to do before you take this trek over this not perilous mountain. You're not going to be climbing Everest or K2 or anything like that. You're just going over, the mountain range. You're all prepared. You're all seasoned adventurers. You're all working with each other to get across it. Is anybody doing anything in particular this morning to prepare?
I'm definitely making sure I am bundled up, and I believe I'm a mountain dwarf. Yep, I am. So this is isn't too unusual for me. So I'm not in thick furs or anything like that.
I can see you going over to people's their vegetables and being like, now you see the trick is we are at high altitude baking level, so you have to prepare it certain way.
Yes. Yeah, instead of like bacon and eggs, he has a bunch of steamed vegetables like carrots and things like that he's eating. It's important to keep the body strong.
One last thing I just remembered, Boom, if you're not aware, and Randy, I forget if you were here then. On the bottom right of maps, there is a little game log button, and that'll have all the rolls and anything else that comes through from your character sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be aware of that. I just forgot to make sure of that before the game started.
Okay. Lower right.
You hear somebody.
right
You hear
down
somebody.
here.
You hear somebody talking about that, and you're like, "What are they talking about? Game sheets? What game? What? Nobody's playing. You don't know what they're talking about."
New map system. What's going on?
Another table is somebody's explaining how to eat by pressing the X button.
Was it the old Pokemon games where it's like press A to do this? What does pressing A though mean? I don't know, and so you keep it in character in game. That's essentially what's going on. Okay, if everybody could roll me a perception check to start things off.
And just a
Hearing
comment
rest.
about it. Just because it's the same color, radishes are not a substitute for bacon.
Okay, so it looks like we have a 12 and then 21, so definitely Lyriel with his amazing skill blocks. Okay. That is a lot of things that keep coming by. Okay, perception. Okay, great, awesome. I see what's happening. It's showing you the whole thing, and then it collapses, and then the next roll comes up, so everything's moving up and down the keep log. Sorry, new system, getting used to this. With the 21, though, Lyriel, you definitely during this breakfast, as you're getting ready to head on out, you do hear just people talking about strange things, rumors abound, a couple of things. Some people hear ghosts, like the upstairs is haunted, and you hear some specific things about the barrier peaks themselves, that some local parties went out and never came back. And it was to a very rather easy area. It wasn't like a treacherous climb, and weather was fine. But they just no trace of them was found. This was like a couple weeks ago.
Interesting.
Well, it's not a dangerous time of year. I think we'll be fine. Obviously, inexperienced adventurers. I've made the trip several times myself, of course. With a healthy diet of vegetables. Keep the body strong and alert. And I point to each. I point to each one of you.
I'm afraid I'm an obligate carnivore. I would get terribly ill, but thank you for the offer.
I haven't touched carbs in 20 years.
Oh, well, I only explicitly eat meat, but okay.
I imagine at some point, like maybe another dwarf comes around. His name is like Strawberry, and he's like, "Well, I see you trying to get you around with your vegetables, but I tell you something: fruits are where it's at. All fruits, blackberries, kiwi, zucchini. Yes, zucchini is a fruit.
You ever heard of a huckleberry, huh?
Yeah."
Dairy is where it's at. Shut up, ice cream.
With that, you pretty much finish up your day. If there's any last minute purchases that you want to do, feel free. Just follow the guides in the book, because you don't know if you're going to see civilization until the next time you cross the mountain. But you ultimately head on out. The trek is probably 2 to 3 days crossing it. As Rhubarb said, it's not a treacherous part of the year, so it's not going to be super cold. I mean, it'll be cold, but it's not going to be anything that you guys can't handle. However, going through, for the past 2 days, you've been ascending the steep crags of the barrier peaks. Finally, through a dense stand of trees in a hidden dell, you spot something strange. An entrance to a cave, but the cave is different. It's not rough stone, it's not carved ruins. It's smooth, metallic. It looks like it was exposed recently from a landslide. What do you all do?
Is this like in our is this in our path, like, or is this
You've come across it. This is something that is very strange and very interesting. You are free to ignore it, but then the game will be over really quickly.
I was about to say,
I'll say, Rhubarb, that you've done this path a couple of times and you've never seen this or anything like this before. And,
what if, Mark?
Yeah.
If there's a storm. Yeah, we have to take shelter.
Well, that's not what the book says, but okay. Yeah, we'll say that, like, surprisingly, that is a good one. I'll give you inspiration for out DMing me.
It's like
there is
a cave where we don't have to go.
A series of twisters have suddenly shown up.
A squall on the mountain starts opening up. It starts snowing a blizzard, and you see the most frightening of any weather pattern that you can ever see. Thunder snow. It is lightning and thunder in a snowstorm.
That's like the worst thing ever. My cloak is billowing even though it's like not supposed to be right now. We should get inside that cave, friends.
So you go head into this cave, and you do find that the cave is, as I said, metallic, smooth. Not shiny, not new, but definitely different.
And I've made this trek, as I said, nearly a half a dozen times, and I don't remember a cave like this on the mountainside.
Well, maybe there's something that lives in there that's responsible for the disappearances. Like a giant yeti or something.
We can handle a yeti, no problem, but we definitely need shelter from the storm, which magically just happened unexpectedly.
Heading on in, the cave does go back a little bit. It is not like this twisting sort of thing. It's mostly a straight path. maybe a little curve, but like a uniform curve.
As
It
a
comes up to these. Yeah, go ahead.
as a dwarf, I can probably tell that this isn't natural. Like, because I would know.
You have stone cutting, yes. So
Like,
go ahead and make a
I know what stone is, and I know what metal is. So
go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
This will be like your stone cutting check. So go ahead and make intelligence or wisdom, whichever one.
Yes, roll dice. Yes, glorious.
wait one.
Well, it's a save, but we'll take it. Yeah, this is you've never come across this at all. This is kind of like tempered steel, but doesn't sort of. It's the closest sort of equivalent that you can think of. Like an entire room has been tempered, like, sword and armor, but even to a better quality. Weathering aside, as you get further and further in, the sort of weathering dissipates a little bit, and it's less eroded. Still feels old, but not damaged as much. You eventually make your way in to the end of this cave, and you come up to the end of it, and what appears to be on the inside are two large doors, slightly cracked open in the middle. There's not hinges, there's no things on them, no handles on them, but you can sort of notice that it looks like they slide into the walls.
Kind of ancient temple built into the mountain.
I don't know, but I like the clicking noise it makes when my sabatons hit the floor.
It's very impractical to make a building out of metal. Impossible, even.
So long as we're not inside a giant forge or something.
Well, I hate to admit this, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. Maybe
It tends to.
we should find our way forward.
Going up to the door.
Maybe we can find those missing travelers. Maybe they wandered in here too.
Heading on in to the door. The door looks like you could probably force it open by splitting it pushing it into the walls, like you're trying to force open a automatic closing door. These are definitely like sliding doors, like you would have at a drugstore, grocery store, anything like that, but large and made of metal.
Well, let's put my surname to the test. Let's push this thing open with a little bit of shoulder power.
Give me an athletics check.
I'd like to see you try, meat eater.
Shove.
It turns out like you open it up and there's no like braking system on there. They just easily slide open, even more easily than you'd think so. You're like, oh, that was easy enough.
Huh. Well, all right then.
So, you should be able to see at the bottom of this area this has fog of war. This is a very large map. The squares are 10 feet. That's why two of you can fit into a square. I didn't really put on a grid from top of this. This is the maps that came with the thing. Fog of War is a little bit different. I have to paint the Fog of War or erase the Fog of War out. So it might be a little bit of a slower process. But this is where you are right now. Is it working for everybody?
I like it.
Yep.
Everybody see their characters?
Yep.
Rename. Boom.
Oh, I had to drag. Okay, there it is. We good.
Yeah, all the way at the bottom there. You should all be good. Okay. Entering this area, sliding double doors open with a hiss to reveal the interior of a massive, derelict vessel of smooth metal. Bulbs flicker to life overhead as you enter, illuminating a pile of moldy bones, roughly over... Where's the ping? Roughly over here.
Rhubarb, you were explaining the impracticality of having the inside of a building be reinforced with metal. This is crazy, wouldn't you say?
This is no forge.
What kind of person would spend the time making magical doors that open themselves.
Well, it's convenient. Even a weakling like Lyriel was able to open it. And I give a little playful shove.
Lyriel kind of laps it off. Yes, this is perplexing indeed.
Want to knock on the wall and see if it's hollow.
Okay, which side do you knock on? The one that you're on? Just
Yeah,
where
the
your
one that I'm
character is?
on.
Okay, make a perception check as you're trying to listen into it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Great roll, Cal.
The wall itself doesn't feel hollow, but you get a high enough thing that you can tell that there's probably a room on the other side of that. Not like a hidden compartment type thing, but like a normal room. Moving a little bit ahead, you kind of like look around to kind of like gauge it about. Over here, you see there's no easy ping. Over here, you see a door that is clearly labeled. What appears to be another one of the sliding doors that is clearly labeled magenta or pink. Not the name, but like the color of the door has a clear color to it.
I think this is some kind of fortress, not a cave.
In the mountain? Doesn't seem to be of dwarven make.
It's no
Giant,
structure.
maybe? Well, no, the ceiling isn't tall enough for that.
The ceilings are about 10 feet high in most places. So this is not like a huge antechamber of any sort. Maybe a little bit higher in bits, but it's generally 10 feet high. In front of you is this sort of cylindrical, for lack of a better word, like a tube or a closet. You can see that there's windows in there, and it looks like it is more or less empty on the inside.
Empty too. You said there was bones here, right?
Yeah, bones to the left of the cylindrical area. Yeah, roughly around there.
Oh, that's drawing. Sorry.
I'll go over and check that out. Try to see like what it is. All right.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
14.
14. Definitely is a moldy pile of bones. It's been here a little bit for a while.
Like more than the 2 weeks that those adventurers went missing.
Definitely. Make a perception check, Saul. Fun.
Put those big numbers to use.
17. Yeah, my whole +2.
Wrong button. Get used to the things I gotta click. You immediately look as you're kind of seeing this. You notice that the bones have spread this thing, and they're like something picking these things up. And you look up, and above you is this giant, sort of winged creature that is about to strike at you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Lyriel.
I'm on top of it. Just kidding. I am probably going dead last.
I think it's more like it's about to be on top of us.
It auto fills your things from your initiative rolls on the combat thing. That's awesome.
Cool.
Nice. I can't see it.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. I can. So if you need to know what the order is, I'll let you know. Again, this is all new stuff. Sort of all new stuff for us. So let's start with our famous rat battle.
Of course.
Always like to start with. Okay, so first up we have Fairy McFairyface.
Okay,
So,
I
6, you
am.
are up first.
So wait, I can't shoot through. How solid is the
shoot-
thing in the middle?
So the cylinder thing is solid. It is a solid like closet or room or something like that. It is so it is essentially a wall. You can easily see around people and things like that. So.
Because I don't want to shoot through people, so I'm gonna.
It's also above us, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I started blasting. All right, let me make my attack roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action, actually.
Okay.
Is
You
that
wanna
okay?
Hold, for holding the action, or do you want to hold like what's the trigger for your action? What action are you holding?
I'm gonna wait to see if it does anything aggressive, because I don't want to judge a book by its cover.
Fair enough. You're in a creepy, weird dungeon cave metallic thing, and this thing is a top pile of bones. But hey, that's good. You shouldn't judge. Okay, so we'll say that if it starts doing something aggressive, you will shoot at it.
Then I will shoot.
Okay. Any bonus actions or any movement?
Just drawing my guns.
Okay. Rhubarb, you're up.
Well, I am the opposite. I see something above a pile of bones. I'm going to try to attack it. Is it out of reach, or is it?
It's a large creature, so you could you're short. What's your weapon?
Well, I'm medium sized, so I'm not small.
That's true. You're short, but you're not small. Okay, yeah, I'll say that you can jump up and be able to hit him. So yeah, you can hit him with melee.
Okay. How do I?
You have to make sure you're not clicking on any of the tools, and then you should be able to move your character around.
Oh, I have to re-click the tool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as 6, if they're cautious, I'm gonna run up and attack it.
Okay.
It could be a friend of ours. Not in a second, it won't.
After this. 22?
22? Will hit, sorry.
Or 7 slashing?
7 slashing damage. Yep, it takes all of that.
Totally forgot what feats I took. Guess that's relevant. It doesn't matter now though. And I'll give another
I
attack.
should read what this thing does. I actually have it written. Jumping into a level 10 game, I'm like, oh yeah, monsters are complicated too.
Then
you're good.
Then a 12.
12?
12 damage.
Oh, 12 damage for the 20. Yeah, okay, that'll hit.
It uses its legendary reaction to it.
Jump right into the boss. You're right in the boss battle, right in the start.
Oh wait, yeah, I have a maul, not a. So it's crushing. It's a bludgeoning.
Still works. There are no differences, so it's still good.
And with its power, I can knock it back 5 feet. With my crushing feat.
All right. Goes back about 5 feet.
Does it have feet?
Does it's currently using that to hold onto the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
All right, anything else, Rhubarb?
Is it?
Okay. It is up now. It is going to pretty much just. It's going to start out by. It's just going to attack. It's used to getting like smaller, weaker stuff, so it's going to come down here and attempt to attack you. It's going to flop to the ground and come over to you, Rhubarb. 6, it is definitely looking like it's being aggressive now, so you are free to shoot it if you wish.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I start shooting. I'm just gonna shoot it with my yeah.
Gun.
Actions. Oh, attack. There it is. Boop.
12, unfortunately, will not hit.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
bounces
that
off.
You rolled that's a 1. I don't think we see the.
Yep, I missed.
Oh, yeah,
fire.
yeah,
My
that's
gun jams.
We'll say we'll not get into that right now because this is the very start of the game. So we'll just say that you forgot to load. So you're spending the rest of the turn reloading. So
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make you do that at the very first.
we're used to seeing like red and green for crits and misses.
Right, I was like, oh, that's a 1. So yeah, it's going to come down over here, Rhubarb, and take a bite attack on you. Does a 10 hit?
No.
It's going to then try and swipe at you with its tail after the bite doesn't work. This one might. 19 is a 19 hit.
That
Wait,
one
you
hits.
have a plus 11 to hit?
She's that's one for each chamber she has. She leaves one unloaded for safety.
Ah,
Yeah, that one hits.
Did that hit, Joey?
That one hits, yeah.
Yeah, oh, max damage there. 11 slashing damage at you.
See, I took a bunch of feats to get +2 attack for this exact reason, and it couldn't even help me.
Ah, yes, the me dilemma.
Fun,
Yeah,
you were up.
Randy, maybe your curse has moved on to someone else. All right,
Fun,
so-
you were up.
yeah. Saul is going to pull a vial out from bandolier in his chest and toss it at the cloaker. It basically ignites midair into like an alchemist fire.
Mhm.
And 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Ooh, nice. 18 fire damage.
Oh, dang, yo. That hurt. Still trudging through because we're level 10 and knows its stuff. But that was a good hit.
A fine hit.
Anything else?
Nope. Don't move or anything.
Okay. Lion Man.
Yes.
Your billowing cloak stops as you see this giant thing attack. What do you do?
Yep, fighting is what is happening now, I think. So, Lyriel is gonna run right on up and try to get as close to this thing as he possibly can. To, get up in its face and try to get it, paying attention to him. And I'm gonna swing at this thing.
Okay.
So, do I get both of my attacks?
I believe so. Yeah, if you want to roll them separately or
Yes,
like
of course. So,
attack,
first attack.
damage, or 2 attacks at once
So,
and then damage.
first attack.
16 hits,
Okay, there's the damage.
8 damage. Okie doke.
And then use the second attack.
14 just hits.
Okay, and there's the damage on that.
And remember, you're a paladin, right?
Yes,
Yeah, remember, you have smites.
Might.
I do have my smites.
Just smite on any of them.
Yeah, we'll do that first one. So
Yeah.
I'll just add that 4 to the second hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you remember, a smite, level 1 spell slot to use it, and every spell slot above that is an extra d8 of damage.
Yeah. This is now looking bloodied, and this is nice because it turns its text red and makes its image red on the encounters on the combat tracker that I'm using as well. That's also nice. I'm liking this. Anything else, Lyriel? Bonus actions and whatnot.
Then I think what I'm going to do for a bonus action is it's something I get every short rest, but it's gonna be my roar, my daunting roar, just so that I can try to keep our information situation going on. It needs to do a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
DC 15 wisdom save. 10. 7. I'm sorry, that was a 6 at roll. 7.
Cool. So it is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Alright. One thing I'm going to miss is that they don't have icons yet, so we're going to use that to say he's frightened.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying to keep track of.
Yep.
So I swung at him twice, and then did me a bark, and that I think is all I can do right now, and I'll do my best.
Alright. Revolver, fairy face, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to shoot again.
All right, bullets. Okay.
Okay, that's a little better.
That just
Much
hits.
better.
Barely hits.
Well, you miss, and then it just ricochets off the back and then hits him like square in the back of the head. 9 damage. It's looking hurt. Really hurt.
You get 2 attacks, I think, probably.
As a fighter, yeah, you probably have 2 attacks at this level.
Well, then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. It tells you how many attacks you get per action at the top of the actions list, like like above the line. It'll tell you
Attacks
that.
per action 3.
Oh, even better.
So that second one misses.
Second one hits. 14
Oh, it hits?
Is 14 is the magic number.
Minimum damage.
Everything counts. Well, you're just doing that so you can finish it off with a trick shot by just swirling it around your hand and then take your last attack. 18 will hit.
Right on.
Okay, more than minimum.
How do you want to do this?
So, having forgotten to reload my guns, I spend so much time cleaning them and being proud of their pristine appearance. I quickly load the bullets into it, and then I do some various flourishing fires at it and hit it in its stupid eye for the last hit.
You spin the chamber as you load the last one. Bang, bang, and then just take a quick aim and bang, just like the Olympic guy, from Turkey. You just put your hand in your pocket, shoot, and it goes down and it dies. You're out of initiative.
And I'm going to very, very tropey blow the smoke off of the barrel.
I think we found the mystery of the dead adventurers on the mountain.
I concur.
That beast killed it. What a excellent adventure. We could continue on our way. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, we can go.
Yes, no more mysteries at all.
Yeah.
Coming from-
Notwithstanding... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, notwithstanding the gigantic metal structure we appear to be standing in.
Yes, that is perplexing.
Yeah, there are mysteries yet to be unfolded, friend.
And these are definitely not the adventurers that went missing because they are skeletons. So it happened a long time ago.
Unless it's really fast acting.
I deduce this because I eat my brain food.
Fish?
Don't you mean brand food?
Okay, Bun, that was good. Take a bit of
Bran
action.
never touched the stuff.
Coming down the side of the left hallway, you start hearing a bunch of like clunking and like metal hits metal in the thing, and then kind of like you hear some like whirring, and you're not quite sure about it. And something that comes around the corner with like big old wobbly arms, and it comes around. Danger! 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 Danger has been vocabulary not found.
Neutralized is usually a good word to use in this instance.
You're exterminated.
Learning new word. Neutralized.
And what is this?
You are outsiders, yes?
We came from outside, yes.
I was
But now
about
we're
to say that
inside.
exact thing. Yes.
Are you an insider?
One could say.
I kneel down and begin examining it. Some kind of clockwork apparatus?
I do not tell time. It is not my function. My function is to combat and protect.
I poke it with the hilt of my warhammer.
Ow!
Oh,
Please stop.
that's kind of disturbing that it felt that.
I have been programmed to say ow when one would expect.
I do
It's
it
not
again.
one of those Modron things. It doesn't have a giant creepy eye.
Modrons, those are fairy tales. I poke it again.
Ow!
Oh, he
Please
was
stop.
telling the truth.
Now that the threat is neutralized, I have been ordered to bring you to my superior.
Oh, take us to your leader.
What a
Yes.
weird thing to say to this thing. What do we
He
call
invites you to meet with him.
Oh.
Them, it, him, her, them.
you? It is current year after all. They can
I
identify however they'd like.
do not assume pronouns.
It's can be thems. Thems can be
Please
Whatever.
follow me.
Oh.
Do you start following him?
Yeah.
Does it
yeah,
seem the
we're-
murdery? Does it seem the murdery
Oh.
type?
Doesn't seem so. As you walk by, you notice there's a couple more doors in these hallways. There's a blue door, a couple white doors. As you head up to... You're going to learn the Fog of War stuff.
I can't move my character. I just keep moving the map.
You click off the tools. Like, you should have no tools selected.
Yeah. Didn't get that at first.
It's a little counterintuitive, but...
Okay.
Do any of these doors have words on them?
Make a perception check or intelligence check.
Oh.
Trick question. You can't read.
Let me see what it says. The doors are rectangular slabs of polished metal that slide into recesses into the wall. A couple of doors that you see are colored. Nothing has any discernible words, at least not in common. Some things you pass by seem to have like a little box with little protruding things that have what appear to be numbers or something similar onto them that look similar to like switches or buttons.
Okay.
The robot. Actually, let me make sure I have the map out. I forgot to take out the map with all the letters because I don't have a GM layer on this.
Yeah, I was
So I
about to
can't-
ask. Does this have room numbers on them?
I have the map that doesn't have that, so it's a player map, but I have no way of knowing, except for the one place that you can't see yet where they forgot to... I guess they put the numbers on the wrong layer, so they had to delete the numbers, and they deleted some of the graphics on the map.
That's not great. So that seems like a drawback from a DM where you don't have room numbers.
Yeah, that is definitely a drawback. Comes into here. As he gets up to the front, he stops in front of the white door. One moment, it shall open. Now. It opens up.
Oh,
And he takes you back.
you didn't even have to touch anything.
Why would you need to touch a door? Are you one of those primitives?
I guess that's a word for it.
Primitive in what sense?
Every?
Oh.
No, that would be Lyriel.
I wish I could hold shift so I could just lock my eraser, Fog of War eraser to grid, but can't. And he brings you in here. Miss a spot. That's gonna annoy me.
And what is this room that we're walking into?
So the room that you're walking into right now, I will describe.
There's a door, walls. a
This
ceiling.
appears to be a medical clinic of some sort. It seems a lot of like sort of waiting areas, and it looks like they go into some sort of like medical rooms. You can definitely tell that there's tools for helping people's bodies, although they are somewhat foreign to you. Everything is still this sort of polished metal. This is probably a little bit of a cleaner area because it is a thing. As you enter this room, actually, it's a soothing voice comes over some sort of comes from somewhere overhead. And it says, beep, boop. The clinic is currently closed. Please come back tomorrow during normal business hours. Urgent cases should report to the emergency treatment areas near the east and west drop tubes. The thing that you are following says, pay no attention to that.
Who said that? I look up.
Automated system speaker. Please enter this room. He's placed on here.
Whoa, what's that thing?
Looking at this room, more specifically, this high-tech room resonates with the low hum of complex machinery. Point where I'm actually going to do this. A silvery altar stands in the center of the room, supported by metal columns. It has two bent arms, bedecked with a perplexing array of blinking lights, buttons, dials, and other controls.
Start pressing.
The wall opposite the wall of those. You start pressing them?
No, I don't.
The wall opposite the door features a tall plane of black glass. It's very sleek in here. As you all enter this room, the doors don't close or anything. The robot machine just waits outside. What do you do?
Please breathe in all the poisonous gas.
Is it your master behind that glass? Like, what do you bring us here?
Greetings, explorers!
Ugh.
Do not be alarmed. I am the Leonin 3000, this vessel's onboard computing system. You may call me Alfie. Please identify yourselves.
Lyriel Stern Shoulder?
Lyriel Storm Shoulder comes over to you. So this ball comes down from the top of the ceiling with a screen on the front, and it feels like it's an eyeball and just goes right into your face.
Is
as
this,
you're talking to it.
is this the thing from Flight of the Navigator?
Not quite. Actually, this is from our Wonders of the Universe.
I was just about to make a subtle reference to that. I was just about to ask if this was involved with some kind of wonder, perhaps a universe.
Yes, indeed we were.
No, you have to go. Greetings! You seem to be a part of some sort of D&D adventure.
So that's the thing, is that the quote here, it actually has its own description of what this is supposed to be, but the literal text, the first things that he says to you are, greetings, explorers! And I'm like, I have to use the Stufu.
Yes, you, yeah.
But anyway, back to this. Lyriel, and who are you, little one?
Oh, my name's Six.
Oh, you're 6. Age or name?
The name.
Or height?
Nice to
And the
meet
number
you.
of firearms I carry.
Firearms? Do they stop? You tip of which are.
Not with that attitude.
You don't appear to have any needlers or energy pistols, or are you using one of those old slug thrower weapons?
And I'll show him one of my, pistols.
That is very impressive. What does it do?
Shoots bullets and kills things.
I don't
Or
think we've had
opens
any.
cans.
Well, we
Not
do have a
slug.
lot of pantries. Who are you?
Oh, what are you? Oh, sorry.
Saul.
Nice to meet you. Saul. And you. Oops.
He bumps into him. Oops. I started looking around, see attached, like, what? Attached to the ceiling, and like, but what are you?
I'm the Leonin 3000. This vessel's onboard computing system, as I had mentioned.
A computer.
Yes. You can call me Alfie.
Well, you can call me Rhubarb. How are
Rhubarb.
you? How are you talking? How is that thing talking? What?
With my synthetic voice modulator.
Those are made up words, and I don't like it.
You
Oh,
are not
can
from
I-
around. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, can
Good.
I ask a question? Are constructs a thing, like Warforged and stuff?
I would say that if not Warforged, then similar sort of constructs. This is definitely something that is very foreign to even that.
We'd probably be familiar with like clockwork, but like that's kind of the extent of it.
Maybe Warforged, definitely Clockwork at the most.
And
Warforged
metal
problems.
battens and stuff.
Warforged would be a different setting. So
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are there 299 more of you?
No, that is just my name.
Oh,
it's like how our fairy friend here, his name is Six, but there's not 5 others of her.
Yes, but I win then. I have the bigger number.
oh, okay.
Let's play again. I win again. I like this.
I changed my name to a million.
Oh, you're good at this game.
Perplexing games aside, your custodian led us here under the impression you wanted to speak to us?
Yes. Outsiders with weapons. You have dispatched that flying beast thing in the front chamber near the drop tube. I was very impressed. I was wondering if you would be able to assist my self.
Assist you, yes.
Yes.
Perplexing indeed.
Well, the ship. You see, how can I
Ship.
explain this? Let me start from the beginning. Heads back to, well, hundreds of years ago, a society far advanced from yourselves launched a mission into the stars. It needed to find a new world to stay on, to live on. The world was dying in a cataclysm of their own making. A select few set out to the stars to search of a new home for their people. And they departed in the comfort of this massive self-sustaining starship, with all the technological trappings of their civilization, aided by an arsenal of robots like that one over there. And you turn to see the robot that brought you in here, and he kind of waves. Hello.
Hi.
But this was also an ark of sorts. They brought creatures from their world so they could populate their new world with ones that were familiar. However, during the voyage, there was this horrible infestation of some sort. Sickness went out around, and at the same time, just... Well, he steps back in. At that time, the beings on the ship started to expire, and there was nothing I could do to help them beyond the medical capabilities that they had brought with them. It was very sad.
First hole in your story. The universe is
Yes.
only 100 years old, so
Time dilation.
check
I mean,
one.
you came from the stars.
Check one. Religion.
Are you insinuating that this is a vessel, like a ship, like that sails the stars? But we're nowhere near the. Hold on.
Yeah,
This is-
and
I'm
why
having
is
a
it in the
hard time
ground
wrapping.
then?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this.
Well, do you know how sometimes ships that cross oceans hit things like icebergs? Imagine your planet is the iceberg of the sky ocean, and we hit it.
Things
This
do not normally sink into Earth, though.
Yes.
is far too large to fly. What is this? I don't.
A
It doesn't
starship.
make any sense. How does it sail the stars?
Well,
He-
it's
he's-
obvious why
he's-
it's sunk. It's made of metal.
Yeah.
I know.
He starts going into the explanation of how the engines work.
It's going right over my head, and I have no idea what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
After he just says that, we just have a shot of you doing like where your face is frozen, and you've got like all the math numbers and stuff floating around you, and then it stops, and he's like, "But where's the sails?"
I'm nodding like I know what he's talking about.
Zooms in the forehead, X-ray mode, monkey with symbols.
Yeah. And then Lyriel's like, okay, hold on. I can suspend my disbelief enough to know that you're in peril, from what I understand, and that you need our help to resolve your problems so that you can return to the impossible task of getting this fortress back into the stars that you're saying
Yes!
is a ship.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Like Lyriel holding his temples, just like I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm going to lower my voice and whisper to a million and be like, I think the giant eyeball is a little bit crazy.
I think we died on the mountain, and this is some kind of purgatory.
That kind of makes sense.
Right, as long as it's not some kind of construct version of a beholder.
That thought did cross my mind. You're not a beholder, are you?
No, I don't behold anything.
You're beholding us.
No,
Be
not at
holding
all.
my breath for this to make sense.
You are free to do what you wish. However, if you're going to look around the ship, you might as well do things to help. I could use that help. I will reward you. Nothing shall go by free. We were a capitalistic society. We did not work on communism.
Okay.
I was about to
Question-
say, as long as you're not a filthy commie.
I have a question.
Yes.
No, in character, but it's like, has there been?
Yes.
Have there been other outsiders with weapons that have come in?
Oh, occasionally. Nothing in a while. Nothing that got too far.
Okay,
I think
so,
several have made it into lower levels. But none have come and talked to me. None were worthy.
worthy.
Worthy? What makes us worthy?
Well, there's 4 of you, and you're here, and you killed that cloaker thing.
Oh, okay.
That was worth it.
He needs us for our murder capabilities.
Oh.
I have a inquiry, Alfie.
Yes.
When you let's say I believe your story about traveling the stars, a different planet.
You
did
believe my story about traveling the stars to a different planet.
Yeah, I pat it on the head. Yes. Did you happen to bring any flora with you? Perhaps some
Oh
scrumptious.
yes, there's a garden level, not 2 levels down.
Say no more.
We have. Okay.
Think of.
No more.
Think of. Oh, think of the strength I can obtain if I eat alien vegetables. And I
Yes. Well, there's flora, fauna, supplies, everything. However, I do wish for you to clean up the levels as you go. Plus, you can't really travel to the next doors, levels beyond the colored doors until you have keys. You know what keys are, correct? Little cards that have color on them, and they let you open up doors of the same color?
Cards?
Yes.
Like,
like playing
Oh, good
cards.
lord. Comes over to a screen and types, like, it kind of looks it over things and said, these! And he shows sort of like this sort of like how-to educational video type thing that was made by probably the HR department, using the key card. Take your key card out of your pocket. Hold it up to the key card reader or the door itself, depending on the door you are at, and it will open. Keep in mind there are several types of doors. And it goes through a list of the door colors. There is a no color door, just a normal sort of black steel door, essentially. This has no key card associated with it. There's also a blue card door, a violet, a yellow, a red, and a platinum. and they are increasing security levels. There's also a green. Sorry, I missed the green.
Okay, just hand us the cards, all the cards, and we should be good.
No, no, no. You need to open the areas first. Clean out the areas first. It's also going to be a little difficult getting to the lower levels until the drop tubes are on.
How do we do
Tubes.
that if we can't open the doors?
Oh, good lord. He goes over and blah, 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 blah. So you see the sort of thing with drop tubes. That cylinder that you opened up in, that you came into in the beginning of the area, it's sort of this anti-gravity elevator. When the gravity is off and power is on, power to it, it's sort of like a treadmill of cables, kind of like a ski lift bar pole type thing. And it lets you traverse the next level, up or down. While they are off, it's a little hard to climb up and down these things. Yes, if you are willing and able to help me clean up the top of the ship, I will turn the gravity on. Or off. I will power up the drop tubes, and you will be able to go to the next levels.
And what you're saying is you can't open these doors because you don't have the
Well,
key cards.
Well, I could, but I need your help.
Okay, so he's saying he won't do it until we clear out the other level.
More or less.
Okay.
He specifically, well, I have a couple different types of things. I have several tasks on this level I wish you would do. If you can do one of the tasks, I will open up the drop tubes.
Also, when we're doing these tasks, do we have to watch out for intruders?
If they fight you.
Watch out, intruders may be among us people.
Whap whap.
Yeah, that was Among Us joke. You're welcome.
I got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I want to workshop that a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well,
Albie continues.
I was playing the joke. In Among Us, you do tasks. Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
It's always better when you explain the joke.
Continuing. If you complete 2 tasks, I can give you an anti-gravity belt. That's a belt that will turn off gravity for you.
Witchcraft.
This would be a specific item. No, we use technology. I believe your society uses witches and wizards. From what I've understood from the various magic messages I keep intercepting with my radio.
More nonsense
But
words.
he looks over at you, Lyriel. You would like this 3rd task thing. If you do all 3 tasks, I will give you a suit of powered armor.
Powered armor.
Yes,
Powered armor.
I was waiting for it to say, like, if you do a good job, I will point a red laser at the wall and move it around.
brings up a picture. It looks like that on the Discord, D&D Mark Discord.
That is so retro and ugly. I like it.
What say you?
Well, I don't turn down people in need, and I guess the fact we can have a conversation means you're person enough for me to be willing to help as best I can.
Hooray! And the rest of you.
Suppose we can delay our journey across the mountain for a little bit. It means helping these, this robot.
Well, I am a sentient computer, not quite a robot. But I see your point. Yeah, hooray! And the 2 of you.
I'm curious where this is going. Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Excellent.
interested in this strange metal fortress.
Huzzah!
No, my lady, it is a ship.
Yeah, I still
A
don't believe what you said.
spaceship. I deduced that with my intellect.
Yeah.
Starship. We travel the stars. We go through space. We don't say that your water ships are airships.
I don't know how your comparison. You know what? Just point us in the direction where we need to impart violence.
Oh, anywhere! Well, let me give you the specific tasks I need on this level. It gives you 3 tasks. I'm going to put them in the Discord, and I will read them out as well. Oh yeah, that's right. It likes to copy things like that. First, he would like you to gauge the mechanical integrity of several androids aboard the ship. He describes several humanoid robots, not like that one over there, which is a sort of small R2-D2-esque kind of robot, but more android, humanoid looking. I'd like you to find and interact with 3 androids on this level. Second, I need you to collect samples from 3 irradiated rooms. Now, you all know what radiation is, yes?
No.
Oh, good lord. He goes beep beep boop boop boop.
Yeah, it's something paladins use.
He gives one of you. I want to say he gives one of you essentially a little detector.
Geiger counter.
Essentially a Geiger counter, yeah. I'm going to say it gives you one of your detector, and this thing will start clicking if you come too close to a radiated room. This is invisible sickness, so to speak. Be careful near them, but I just need you to get any sort of bones or objects or scratch of clothing, organic material, anything that's been exposed to radiation. You can do that to just 1 sample from 3 rooms. You can leave it in one of the labs, and we will gather that, and that'll be it. The third one is a couple of these, well, horrible mushroom things. I believe they're called VP Gimmies. Veg Pygmies. It's like vegetables, but they're horrible.
The look on Rhubarb's face?
Take that
Yeah, I was
back.
waiting. Yeah. No, you will understand.
All vegetables are children of Sylvanus, the nature god.
They seem to be sentient of some sort. If you could either deal with them or just get them to leave, consider it done. I just want them gone.
One time I did
Now,
encounter a colony of myconids, these adorable little mushroom people.
these ones are horrible.
Oh.
I hate them.
Maybe it's okay
real
if
quick.
you eat them.
So I know, Boom, you don't want to do anything with eating mushrooms or anything like that. You won't have
But
to
I'll
eat any
shoot
mushrooms on here. If you're okay with shooting and interacting with fungus and mushrooms and things like
Oh,
that,
no, I'm fine. Just don't make me eat
Awesome.
them, because I'll
you won't have
gag.
to eat them. If you're forced to eat them, we'll say that they give you like hard candy, and it's like old people hard candy that's been in their pockets for a while, and it's like probably butterscotch, but like cinnamon butterscotch and horrible.
No, we should just party with them. I mean, they sound like fun guy.
Just one of them. Just one.
Yeah.
So he gives you that list. Now, if you need to
Like-
talk to me, you can
Like on paper,
basically-
or is it like a data pad?
Oh, do you need something printed out? Boop 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 boop. Out of toner. Great. Okay, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's like dot matrix printer with a side feed.
That fits. Everything's
Yeah.
super technological, extremely outdated printer.
The retro future, but like 80s retro future.
Wow, the ink is good after 500 years. Pretty nice.
Must not be HP.
So yeah, you have that list in the in Discord.
My computer holds 500 kilobytes of data.
Now Joey has to embed these images and stuff into the render.
Unfortunately, we don't have. We can't put them into maps just yet. So.
Oh, no. Well, what I'm doing, and I did this from Phil's game too, is I copy the link and I put it in the browser. So.
Oh, excellent! That's
whenever
right.
you-
I saw that.
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay, continuing. If you need to talk to me, then you can just shout. I can generally hear you from any of the rooms that we're in through the PA system. I don't remember what it stands for, so I just call it PA. Guess he
System.
invented it. Either way, I will be nearby. You can also talk to me on any of the view screens, or even through one of these robots. Here, watch. And he pops up into the ceiling, and then behind you, you hear the robot that brought you in here, John, like, "Hi, I'm Alfie, but I'm in the robot. Look, I'm doing the robot."
Since you're yelling, your Discord is
Is it too much?
it's
We'll tone it down.
yeah.
They're old speakers.
Let me adjust my volume. Okay, how's this? Is this any better? Okay. All right, there we go. Happy medium.
I shall use my indoor voice. No, I'm just like it's peaking a lot since you're kind of yelling.
Louder.
I'll be careful. I don't get to play
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
9,000 that often. Now, feel free
1,000
to
fire ants.
explore the oh, classic. Feel free to explore wherever you wish in the ship. Take all the time you need.
We've been waiting for 500 years. 5 more minutes ain't gonna kill you. So are these blue door like these whitish doors? Are those unlocked?
Those ones are platinum.
Okay.
Anyway, so the unlocked doors, if you look a little bit to the
the black ones.
the south. Well, yeah, the black ones are just normal doors and they're closed. If you look a little bit to the south hallway and to the right, there's sort of a fogboard this. There you see there's a little door that's a gap in the wall. That's an open door or a doorway.
Okay.
I don't suppose you have a map that we can have?
It displays one on the screen. Here! Give you a general idea of the map. I can send you one on the Discords that will be unnumbered. Actually, no, I can't because it will give some things away. So, you have essentially a map of the thing. So if you need to, you can at least tell like the shape of the rooms and things like that. So, you are
Okay.
a little more familiar with where you are going and where things are.
Hey, can you print that out? Out of paper.
Sorry,
Printer
this
jam.
never happened. This never happens to me. I will reveal the 4 areas with the drop tubes, which is basically one in each of the cardinal directions. And you came in from the south.
This is a big map.
Yeah, it's freaking huge.
Ooh.
80 by 80 squares, and the squares are 10 feet instead of 5. And there's a whole bunch of like cool like graphic stuff on the edge of the map because it's supposed to be like you're looking at a map.
Yeah, a computer screen. Yeah.
Yeah, computer screen map. It's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't help but like when I was looking for art, look at the map. Well, I didn't like look at the maps, but I saw it. Yeah, look like look like a computer screen.
It's me with the Farah game that we'll be doing. I've seen some of it.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Now, feel free to enjoy the ship.
Which way to the garden?
That would be down 2 levels to the garden level.
I
You'll
guess
need to get through this level first.
That's what I'm looking forward to. My thing is vegetables.
Well, if vegetables is what you want, you might want to check the mess hall. The might be some left of old rations. Used to serve the finest food this side of the galaxy, and then we crossed into this side of the galaxy, and I think that that part didn't count anymore. But it didn't really matter. So
Best food in the galaxy is at the Yawning Portal Tavern in Waterdeep. Best chicken wings. Best chicken wings on the Sword Coast.
what's a chicken?
Oh,
It's like an axe speak.
I go. Oh, you have much to learn, my primitive friend.
What's a galaxy?
I don't know. Don't ask any questions. I'm tired of him talking.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Where's the bathroom?
Why?
If we have to go.
I have
Bathroom?
elected to not ask questions.
You mean where we keep the 3 seashells?
I don't get it.
Grant had put that in the background of the last short that we did, because it had a bathroom in it. He put a poster on the wall explaining how to use the three seashells.
What is that a reference to?
That's from Demolition Man, I think is what it is.
Demolition
To
Man.
the future. Yeah, they're like because the guy fish out of water guy comes from the past in the future, And I guess he doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells because toilet paper isn't used anymore. And people just laugh at him.
Don't know how to use the 3 seashell. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
All right.
Know the joke through osmosis.
Really good.
Anyway,
Oh, had to find these androids, whatever those are.
People made of metal, it sounded like.
Radiation samples, invisible poison.
Lyriel, you know about radiantation, right?
No. Because this radiation is not radiant.
well, it will cause some sort of internal burning. Okay, goodbye.
It does what?
Internal burning.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
it's
Be
not
careful.
Maybe it's not so different from radiance.
The other robot will escort you out of this hallway. Greetings, everyone! Thank you again. Before you leave, I wanted to tell you. Like Alfie just pops down from another rod. Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
So
I am
you were able to go ahead.
confused.
Did he actually say anything, or did he cut off?
He popped down and then just popped back up just to show you that he's essentially omniscient.
Okay. Yeah.
I was expecting him to say, like,
Well,
oh,
'cause-
and I wish to give you an important warning, and then it's just static. Thank you.
Because he said, like, I wish to tell you, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Also, don't touch the. And just silence.
Remember, most importantly, don't enter that.
Don't drink the milk in the warm glass that came from expletive deleted. So entry deleted.
You deleted
Good
yeah.
day.
Well, I'm going to show everyone that I'm a expert explorer, and she'll open the first door I see.
Okay.
Right, that's
This
right in front of me.
is-
Hello, radiation.
And now I need to find the number of the room, open the number of the room, and then remember how to. Oh, I'm making it darker because it defaults to paint. Opening this, this room to the south looks to be some sort of exam room. There's a table, a couple of chairs, and what looks like a workspace for with medical supplies and notes on it.
Any androids?
No androids, but if you want to look around,
I mean, I don't know what an android is, so I start talking to everything.
Do
Go
I
make an
know what any of this
investigation
stuff
check.
is?
Android?
Well, you said
Saul,
it
make an
was
investigation
like-
check with. Make a medicine check, Saul, actually.
19.
19.
13.
Well, he said it was a lot like his custodian, and I imagine if it's a metal man, I'm not certain though.
So, looking around this room, Saul, you can definitely get a bit of an understanding of how these medicines and whatnot work. And you find what appears to be a first aid kit on the wall. So you can, which is actually in game terms, a healer's kit.
Oh, nice, another one. I'll just borrow this.
Okay.
The eye thing didn't say anything about taking stuff.
Correct.
Alarms start going off.
Boo,
you also-
no!
Also say that you look in the room next to it, it's identical, and there's another healer's kit in the wall, if you wish to take that as well.
Nah, I've already got... 2 should be enough, hopefully.
Yeah. 20 charges.
What's this over here?
So are you believing the story about how hundreds of years ago they came from a different planet?
It probably meant, like, from another material plane, maybe.
Yeah, it does sound similar. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, another dimension, sure. Yeah, obviously, but another planet.
Maybe the astral plane?
I would say it's way above my pay grade. I just do my best to be me and not worry about things that are way above my head.
From your height, there's not much up there.
And then Lyriel just barely even like acknowledges the comments, and he just kind of like brushes them off like he didn't even hear them.
You head into this open door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
rhubarb.
Yes, let's
Oh no.
Salad.
Great salad.
Salad.
No, not salad.
Salad is an important part of every growing
Garish.
adventurer's diet.
What do you think we are,
Ar-
hippie chicks?
Garish splatters of color cover the walls of this art workshops. Broken canvases, cracked sculptures, and dried up pots of paint are strewn about the room. Two paint-covered frog-like bipeds with gray hides and gnarly claws gleefully tear into the pigment tubes, smearing the walls with vibrant, abstract splotches.
Oh, they're
You
artists.
kind of hear them say, yes, more color. No, less color, more ape. No, Gary, you don't know how to do this, all right? Yes, I do, Sally.
I was
Ah.
hoping at least one of them was named Pollux.
Oh, I should have done that. No, who entered? Does anybody enter the room?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
looks like all of us.
Now, I call my side of this mural Gary's best Gygax. I think it's magnificent. The other one at the bottom says is basically looks like they're painting like a cylinder, and then they're painting like markings on it. It looks like a can of some sort of vegetable liquid. Magnificent.
Oh, it's
Yes.
beautiful. Liquefied vegetables, my favorite.
Huh? No, 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 no. You can't come in here yet. The artwork is not meant to be unveiled until the Grand Gala. Get out.
what?
What do we have here? More people trying to spot our masterwork, trying to copy our masterful painting? Start stepping closer.
No, we were just, we have a list, and we're doing jobs. We're looking for androids. Haven't seen any androids around here, have you?
You know what androids are?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what are you?
I am an artist, and this is my brother, the artist.
Wait, both of you? Both of you are the artist?
Yes.
Huh.
You
How?
What are you doing in here?
you really captured the the beauty of the liquefied vegetables and the power
Yes.
it exudes.
I know. I am a master at my work.
This is weird. I'm leaving.
Oh,
Lyriel just gets out.
you've seen too. Okay.
What was that, Mark?
They just as Lyriel leaves, they're yelling at you to get the hell out. Essentially,
It's like, Lyriel's just like, okay, that's about enough of this. I can't. No.
oh, this is all actually happening in your head because they have They speak Slad and telepathy.
As I back out the door, I'm gonna say you got a little paint and point to my own nose and back away.
You got red on you.
Oh yes, Gary, you do have a little something brown on your nose.
They give a thumbs up as I walk out.
How was, of all the things that we've dealt with today already, I would say that was the most unusual. Like notwithstanding giant metal cave, giant monsters, a thing that comes out of the ceiling that is an eyeball that talks. I would say that a pair of salts being whatever the hell that was.
Artist.
It takes the cake. Artist, yeah. Okay, great deal of interpretive art, I would say, but I utterly flabbergasted at just what is today.
I am glad they are following their dream, despite opposition from a world that hates them.
And I'm glad they're not following me. Hey, he explained these what? So after the eyeball started talking, I heard mention of something of a key, but a card, and there were colors associated
Oh.
with it. I'm colorblind, but um, what what the hell was that about? Do we? Who has the card? Is it me? Is it Lyriel has to check his pockets?
No, apparently we just have to find them or something.
Fine.
Hey, Alfie! And I'm gonna clap my hands. See if he responds.
Yes.
What's going on in there, buddy?
In where?
In there, and point to the room behind us.
Oh, I believe that is art.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
Art is
Are they
happening.
supposed to be here?
Probably not. No.
Do you want us
Art-
to just leave them do their thing?
That's up to you. They're not
Oh,
one of the
okay.
tasks I wished for, so have fun.
Normally they things of their kind, murder people, but if they're not hurting anyone.
Murder's wrong.
yes, typically. Anyway, hey, can you run a quick primer on the colored card things you were talking about a moment ago?
Yes, each door has an associated color card with it. Well, most doors. Some don't have any, and you can go into that. There's several different types of colors of different ranks of security to be able to go onto the ship. If you have that same color card, you can hold it up to the door, its associated keypad, and it will open for about 1 minute before it auto-closes.
Okay, I'm a simpleton. What the hell is a keypad?
Oh,
You know what a key is?
Yes.
It's like that but flat.
Why would you make a flat key? This doesn't make any sense.
Why is
Yeah,
the key on the wall?
Yes. Why is the
Couldn't we
key on
just
the
use
wall?
that to open
Why
the
am
door
I not-
then?
Why am I not holding the key? Why is it attached to the wall?
And why isn't the pad on the floor?
Anyway, thank you, Alfie. I am just as confused as I did when I asked the question.
Well,
And we're gonna
take a look at
around
this.
Probably more now.
What?
Take a
what
look
is
at this. Here is
What
the
is it?
keypad. Here's where
Oh.
you hold up the yellow keypad to go into the yellow door, and when you do, the door will open. And he briefly opens the door for you to show what happens when the door opens.
Inside. I run in.
Just a room full of skeletons.
But be careful, if you don't have the door, it will lock, and you won't be able to get out of without the key. And he
Oh.
closes the door before you run out. Rhubarb.
Oh. Hello?
Okay. I feel like it's
Hello?
one of those. I think it's one of those lost in translation things because he says keypad, and I think he means it's the lock, it's the lock on the wall, and the wall lock holds the door shut, and we need to find the keys that he's talking about that match the color for the door.
Start banging.
Okay.
I start banging on the door. Let me out! Let
Sorry.
me out!
He opens the door.
So that
While
was-
they're doing that, Saul's gonna peek inside again. Do either of you have a key card? Whatever that is?
Was back. Do we have one of those? No. Do artists generally have key cards? I don't have a key card. Yes, but you can't have it.
No.
You do have one or you don't? You seem confused.
We have all the key cards. Every one of them are the only ones in existence. Now get out before you ruin the surprise.
Insight.
Go ahead and make an insight check. With
That's
disadvantage because they are grace. Okay, yeah, they don't have a single key card.
They don't even know what a key card is.
Well, they know
This
about
room
as
doesn't
much
even
as
have,
we
this
do.
room doesn't even have doors on it. They just walked in.
Yeah, I know. Okay, great. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. And what's over here?
I'm going
Just
to
wanted to
mark
make
this
sure.
door as open.
For 1 minute?
Oh yeah, you're right. It does that. I will have to close this now. How do
I wanted to make sure we didn't like
Accidentally
we
skip an encounter. Yeah.
yeah. or
Yeah, that's
we,
like the last boss in that room.
we have had adventures where we have forgotten like we've killed things and then we forgot to search the body, but the intricate item that we needed later was on one of those bodies.
So let me open up these hallways. Whoop. Brrr.
More tubes.
My eyes are getting better at seeing in here.
One thing I can
Lights
see a
just
problem
flicker.
with this is
Mhm.
if there's like a secret doorway, you may like accidentally reveal there's like a room behind a wall.
Yeah, and you could do that with D&D Beyond as well.
Yeah, but it's like square
But
though, so it's a little easier.
It's a little easier to lock things to the
Yeah.
grid, but oh wait.
Again, Alpha.
Yep, they're. This is why we have things. Boop.
Hmm.
Heading there, you do. There are several hallways in here. Heading things. Rhubarb, do you peek into that door?
That's excuse me, yeah.
Make a perception check. Before you get to the door, there are you hear movement inside, a lot of movement, or large movement. And you sneak around it.
I'll peek in then. Ooh.
Kitties.
Yeah, there are a bunch of cats. As my cat comes up to say hi, large cat-like creatures are in here. What room is this? I'm not asking you. I'm trying to find it on my map.
Well, it's the cat room.
Lounges. This messy lounge is in ruins. Skeletons rest in the torn recliners, clutching the cracked stems of cobwebbed wine glasses. The floor is littered with overturned cocktail tables, looted snack dispensers, and the skulls of long-deceased passengers.
The displacer beasts are currently clawing at the sides of the sofas.
Essentially, there's a couple stretches, whatnot.
Taking up the entire sofa themselves.
Who wants to go in and pet them?
I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I want to try to sneak by.
Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage, as you know they're not looking out of the doorway. $21? Yeah, you're fine. Congratulations, you made it to the other side.
Yay.
Now come back and get us.
If the rest of you would like to follow, go ahead and make advantage.
I will get
Stealth.
just a normal ass roll for stealth because I get roll at disadvantage.
Same.
I just noticed
I'm
that
very
when
tempted. I'm very tempted to yell to Rhubarb, "Hey, what did you see?" But I won't.
Yep.
Your goblin, your inner goblin is eking out.
I just noticed when tokens in her lap, their borders disappear. It's kind of neat.
Do they? Oh yeah, they do. That's interesting because I guess the borders are rendered.
They're probably on the
That's
same
still
layer.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're all able to make it past easily enough.
I am? Shocking.
It's with a 15,
I rolled a
13. Yeah, you're
13,
fine.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, they're not paying attention outside. They're fine with where they are right now.
Just nobody open a can. Or shake a bag.
Shake it back.
And a bunch of hallways. Oh, well, hold on a second. I might be able to give you the map anyway. Nope. The map they have on here is slightly different than the one I could send you. Oh, no, here it is. Yeah, I'll go ahead and send this map to you. I'm going to put it in the Discord. There you go. That's the general map you got.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's a spaceship?
A ship that
if
is
you-
spacious.
If you look at the sort of dining room table, which is the rooms that you didn't go into before getting to these things, you can see that there's an S9 cut out of them because they, I guess, put the numbers. I mentioned this earlier. They put the numbers on the same layer as the art in like that one room by accident. They had to delete it.
Somebody flattened the layers.
Yep.
So we're on
looks like you.
the east. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. you're at
Wait
the-
a minute. And they didn't have the ability to draw a new rectangle?
I don't know who did. Somebody didn't do their job. Somebody didn't pay attention.
I do not pay attention.
So you were at one of these drop tubes that were mentioned.
Lava tubes. Shows these are what bring us to other levels when he turns it on. But first, we need to find what's on this list. No, we'll go to the store.
Okay, as you get to that door,
Oh, and just to check, is the where's the? Is this a door seal?
that is a normal door. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Do you hear the clicking though? It's the
Hearing
Geiger
weird
counter.
clicking sounds coming
The Geiger
from
counter. Yeah, is at that door where rhubarb is.
I open it.
Some of the radiantation is in there.
Hey, D&D Beyond, don't default the fog of war layer to brush to paint it. Do it the other way. Start with the eraser, because likely we're going to get rid of the fog of war.
Well, there is a feedback button. Although
I will yell at them later. Somebody roll me a. I think this is a.
radiation check.
It's not a radiation check. I need to find out where this particular thing is. Found it.
dexterity save because you're dodging the particles.
Not quite. You open this up. There is like you do get a slight taste of metal as you open it up. It feels
Tastes like pineapple.
very different.
Rhubarb,
Somebody
stop
roll
licking the
me-
door.
Sorry, I can't hit it.
Roll me
Radiation just sounded so delicious.
a. Yeah, roll me a D4.
4. 2.
As you open this, you hear slurping in the room just further beyond that.
See, someone's already licking up all the radiation.
Leave some for the rest of us. She'll walk in and see what's in there.
Okay. Well, first off, Rhubarb, I need you. As you enter the thing, and I need you to make a DC Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 25.
25. You pass it. You take my roll. Where can I roll a die? Wait, that's why I have a thing here. I got
Think you can do it on the encounter page.
Should be, yeah, I should be able to. I can't. You're right. I've just lost where all my things are. All my windows. I've got so many open. You take 6 radiant damage before the Constitution check. Is radiant? Yes, it's not necrotic. It is radiant. I thought about that when they said it. I'm like,
It is.
yeah.
It is radiation.
yeah, radiation. It's internal burning.
radiantation.
Yeah.
How much? 6?
6 radiant damage, and you pass the saving throw, so you
Don't die in 20 years.
this does not feel. This definitely feels like something you don't want to stay in here. Looking in the other room, you see 2 larger versions of those gray things, but blue, and they are drinking gunk oozing from a busted pipe that is glowing a bit green, jutting from the wall.
Looking at our list here, we need to gather samples from 3 irradiated rooms. Includes bones, objects, scrap, clothing, organic material that has been exposed to radiation. Yep, those things need to die.
All right.
What things?
Oh,
Do you stay there and look, or what do you do?
oh, I go here, to them. I go.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're fine. You step out before the radiation can hit you again.
We need to find some irradiant-aided samples from those creatures in there. I don't think these ones are artists.
Okay. Alright, I'll take point.
If they were, they'd be in their blue period.
Ba-dum-bum.
So, Lyriel, let me show you how it's done. And I shall reach into my pack and take a carrot. I'll take a snap out of it. And I will rage and run into the room.
All right. Then we will go into combat. Give me one moment to set this up. Let's take a quick break. So go water yourself or whatnot,
All right, take a shower. Got it.
if you wish. All right. If we're all back, let's get started. If everybody could please roll initiative.
You back, Boom?
So as
One.
I
Oh, rested early. Lyriel, what'd you get?
17.
17. Rhubarb.
19.
Saul. It's like a 19.
Ruber at 16.
Rhubarb gets 16.
Oh, what's 16? Sorry, I was just looking at the bottom.
Saul got the 19. All right.
Oh, my rolls are different color. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's nice. Okay. With that, I'm going to say that there's a surprise round because they don't know you're doing that. So up first, let's find a nice battle music to do.
Well, normally, they're not surprised after they see the first person.
Right. They haven't seen you yet, so I'm going to say that whatever you want to do, this is a surprise round.
Yeah, but it's like just for the person running in. I mean,
Yeah. But since you guys are making point, we're essentially just starting combat right here. Saul, you are up first, if you wish to do anything at this moment.
Sure, I'll go in and let's see. What do I want to waste? Okay, I will. Since he didn't. Oh, sorry. Didn't mention anything about damage or anything like that. I'm gonna sneak in.
As soon as you enter the room, a moment goes by, and you take 5 radiant damage, and then you should make a con save.
$22.
And you were fine. You have a taste of metal, and something feels weaker in you, but you keep going.
Ah, sweet. Tastes like my cooking. Okay, I am going to... He's gonna pull a bottle from his belt, shake it up, and just pull off the lid like a shaked up soda can, and I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at the things. And streams a 30-foot line, 5 feet wide. And they have
And
to
you can
make
hit-
dex
hit
saving
both
throws
of
of DC 16.
Dex. Fail. Fail. They both fail.
Okay, let's see. They're covered in acid, and... covered in acid for the spell's duration or until the creature uses its action to scrape it off. They take 2d4 damage, at the start of its turn.
Do they take any now?
Doesn't look it.
Okay. Anything else?
I am going to come back out, which,
Uh,
how much distance was that probably to get in?
You probably spent about 20 to get in, so you can't make it back out the room with 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide behind the wall then.
We'll have to do a little bit of we can count that because it's 10-foot squares and you're a 5-foot area, but we can easily just approximate. Or
Yep.
Roller. Next up, Lyriel.
Just a note, if they have any resistances, by the way, to acid, no, they don't.
Okay.
Hmm. New moment here.
Mm-hmm. Rhubarb, you're on deck.
No, he's on floor.
Ah.
But wouldn't this be the upper deck?
Bump.
But I think I'm gonna roll in.
Okay. As you enter in, you also have the taste of metal, and you take 2 radiant damage. And I need you to make a DC, a con save.
Oh yeah. Of course.
You're fine. You're good.
Okay. I wouldn't have been. If I didn't have the insanely high con score I do, I wouldn't have. So that was 5, 10.
So you
15,
built the entire
20.
character's stats purely based off your dice rolls.
Correct.
And he got a lot of. He
Yeah.
picked some really good protective items.
Yeah. All right. This is about an. Hello. Hey, how you doing, big guy? I can't understand the dialect, but it sounds like you really want to fight. Let's go.
In your head, he says, "I will eat you up."
Oh, you'll find me quite crunchy and not in the fun way. Let's go.
Go for it.
Ah, yes. First attack.
First attack, yeah. That'll hit.
Okay.
11
Nice.
damage.
Second hit, or swing, rather.
12 will not hit.
Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to, hold my position from here then.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
I've used the bonus action I can use.
Gotcha.
and,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
so.
Rhubarb, you're up next.
I take a bite from a carrot in my pouch and enter a rage. And as I go in, Six and Saul, you see me triple in size.
Whoa, I cannot make you bigger, but we will
What? You
figure
can't?
that we will
Power
Yeah.
of imagination.
I cannot scale.
Can't scale?
Power of imagination.
What is a large beast creature?
No, that's okay. kind of disappointing. But I kind of
You're an elephant.
that's good. You move that.
Displace your elephant.
I run in. I kind of double in size.
I need you to make a con save,
Okay,
and you take 10 radiant damage.
13.
Ooh, yikes.
13 passes, but you still take the 10.
Start gagging a little bit. My hammer this catches fire, and I will throw it to the slot next to Lionel.
All right.
$24
24 will hit.
or 10 plus. What's my range? I think it's 3.
It's either going to be 3 or 4 at this point. I'm not sure.
Probably 3. Sorry, where did I find that?
I'll check it on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, plus 3.
Range. All right, plus 3. You
Plus
get
3.
13 damage.
Plus an additional 2 fire.
2 fire.
Then returns to my hand. Shoop! And I throw it again.
Captain America style.
Yep. No. Mark, no. It's Thor.
He can wield it.
Like
Totally
Thor.
legally distinct.
Okay, that's
He
true.
can wield it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Out-nerded me. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. And I go, flame on!
Hmm.
25.
25, you are a flamer, and you are...
For another 13 plus 13 bludgeoning and then 1 fire.
Alright.
It comes back to my hand like Thor.
Slads have resistances, but I'm going to say that because they're just in this radiation room, that's just not working, so...
Resistance to
they're
what?
not resistant.
To
A
what?
couple things, I didn't know that, but this is okay. It's fine.
Well, do the rules.
No, it's cool, because this
Okay.
is Wandering Monster, so we're going easy on the first level as we learn things. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Rhubarb is squished in the way here, taking up probably the full square because he's big, if not bigger. But after that, 6, you are up.
It does. Okay, so I can choose not to do that. Since this is a cramped room, I don't have to
Okay,
grow
you
big.
still get the bonuses, and
Yeah,
we'll
mhm.
just say you're not huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does say, like, if there's no room, then you don't have to grow.
6. Please make a con save.
Okay.
Yeah, one of us should probably have mentioned it.
Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Con
Yeah.
save is here.
Oh yeah, radiantation damage is hurting.
Yeah. So I rolled physically, and it was a 10, and I was like, wait a second, I want to roll this so people can see, and I still rolled a 10.
What are the odds?
I think 1 in 100.
Oh.
Did it roll or no?
It doesn't seem to.
Okay,
I don't see it in the game log. Saving throw on the top.
Yeah, I'm clicking on the +8 number, and it's
Might have to maybe reload the
yeah. Let me reload.
player page.
I
Yeah.
If-
Sometimes
Eventually-
sometimes the JavaScript messes up on the page.
Did you remove the add-on or turn off the add-on?
I
it
don't
works
think-
without. It works with it too.
Yeah, because it has a little B icon on it,
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah, but-
keeps bringing up the...
It happens sometimes. It's
If
kind
it-
of some
yeah.
kind of
Well,
lag.
okay. So if it hasn't updated, it still may have that problem it did last week. So that's what I'm saying. If you turn off the add-on,
Oh, turn off the add-on, it'll work.
Perhaps.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll.
I'm just
it'll-
gonna. Can I do a manual roll in the
Yeah,
game
just
log?
do a manual roll and we'll just add it. So, and you can figure that out next.
All right.
So watch in a few minutes. It's going to spam every single attempt that you tried to make earlier.
All right. So how do I do a manual roll with D&D Beyond?
Bottom left, there should be a little dice
gotcha.
icon. Click that. Click the D20 at the top, and then you want to click the roll button after you've selected your numbers.
When you clicked it, did like a window with all the information pop up?
Yeah, when I click it, all the information pops
Yeah,
up.
that's the problem it's having before. Probably hasn't updated yet. Go to your add-ons and turn off the
We'll get that after this is done. So, or when it's not your turn. But the 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no, that was for my radiation check.
Oh, you're right. You pass. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How much damage do I take?
You take just the 10,
Oh boy.
but you suffer no other ill effects.
Okay, well at least that's good. Now I'm gonna start shooting.
Watch if we fail is when we gain superpowers.
Oh, wait, really? Alright, let's start blasting.
"21 will hit."
Oh,
7
I'm hitting
damage.
number A, or letter A.
Yes. 7 damage hits. Okay. Next shot.
Bullet 2, misfire.
Misfire. We're gonna do it for realsies now. What happens on a misfire?
The gun basically jams, and I have to use a full action to fix it or take another gun out. So, it looks like that's it for this round.
Would you like to move anywhere?
No, I'm gonna. You know what? I might duck behind the wall,
Okay. Go ahead.
and then try
I
to
will.
fix. Actually, I'm just gonna. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Those things are big, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the two small characters are hiding behind the wall.
The second slot is up, and then we're at the top of the round again. So the first slot's going to turn around at you, Lyriel, and it's going to make a multi-attack on you. Actually, at the start of its turn, it's going to get some HP back, as it looks like it's regenerative of some sort. But then it takes its acid damage. So go ahead and roll your acid damage.
Okay.
Button.
Where is it? There it is.
6. I'm also going to rule that the other one, because
Oh,
it's covered in acid.
no.
And
No, 10. A very alchemical savant.
okay.
Adds 4 to it.
Excellent. The other one also lost that 10 damage as it took a turn, even though it was a surprise round, so it didn't actually have any actions, but it was still its turn. But the slot is going to come up, and Lyriel, you're the only one here and decided to just stand there, so it's going to make a couple attacks on you. First, a bite. 17,
No.
which I know does not hit. Claw. 15.
No.
And second claw. Oh, that was almost a 19. Damn it.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
want to take a wild guess as to whether or not that would have hit?
Well, that would have been a 19 on the die before adding its stuff. Yeah. And again, that was a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that would have hit. It just like right off of your armor and it chips a nail. It's like, ah. Saul, you are up. I need you to make a con save.
I don't like this room. 11.
You pass. You still take a lucky 1 radiant damage.
Okay, maybe it's not so bad in here. Okay. Yeah, I will. Excuse me. Peek out again. And are either of them bloodied yet?
Neither are bloodied. A has been taking some damage, so it's at least hurt.
Okay, we'll do something a little bigger. Let's see. They're not. Oh, there's a question.
Yeah.
Do you have to target an object or a person with heat metal?
Heat metal, I think, can go on anything. I will check.
Like floors?
It would have to be an object, and the floor is usually tells manufactured metal objects such as a metal weapon, suit of armor, or anything that you can see within range. The floor, I would say, is not.
Oh.
You know what? If you want to try it, I'll make it so it's harder.
Nah. It's just,
You'll have to roll for it.
I was just thinking evil. Okay.
I'd totally be for it. I'd totally be figuring something out if you want to try it. So keep that in mind. I'm
Yeah,
not going to say no.
Oh, wait a minute. Does Tasha's... Okay, yeah, that's concentration, so... I do that. Alright, I will... I'm just going to chuck a bottle at them. We'll go with A. And
Okay.
it will be... Well, acid arrow.
17 will hit.
Alright. Ooh! 24 damage.
24 damage. All right. It's starting to look bloody now. Good roll on that. Jeez.
Oh wait, that's
It says 14 here. Is it
yeah,
different?
I'm sorry. It's yeah, the
The elemental savant.
no, the first four. Wait, yeah, it does the yeah, that's just the now damage. And it will take 2d4 damage at the end of its next turn. So I'm now damaging them.
So
twice.
does it have 14 damage now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It's continual damage.
Yeah. So now I get to damage them both at the beginning of their turn and the end of it.
Yes.
Or at least that one.
And did it hit both of them or just A?
Just A.
All right. Okay. Anything else, Saul?
Back in the hole.
Lyriel, please make a con save.
Yes, of course.
One of this time, someone's gonna roll 2 or something.
Yeah. You take no other ill effects, but you take 2 radiant damage as things just feeling really hot.
Things are feeling really hot. I don't like it.
Well, we just need a sample, so we don't have to stay in here.
But we need to kill them to create the sample. And 5 feet away from Lyriel is box of samples.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
It says you just need something from the radiator room. You don't even need these things.
My investigation sucks ass. I don't know if I can do that. But I'll hold them off. Attack 1.
Okay. 19 will hit. 7 damage. Okay.
And then attack 2.
10 will miss.
Typical. All right. And then let me look at this really quick here. No. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone then. And
Okay.
But yeah. So that'll be the end of it for me.
All right. Rhubarb.
I'm
Con
gonna
save,
I'm gonna
please.
save you a breath and do it on my 25.
You're good. But you take 10 radiant damage.
Yeah, I'm realizing staying in here isn't a good idea.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
you are
gonna look around and see if there's anything else I can grab.
Make a quick investigation check.
Yeah, I'm holding them off. So.
Well, I mean, are we irradiated now? Can we just give ourselves?
And just lob off one of your extra arms.
11.
11. I'll say that's enough. Yeah, you're just the room you're in seems to be like a front lobby and stuff, but there's plenty of just things around. Objects that are, been tossed aside or moved that you can just pick up. Like, a mug that says world's best blah blah blah.
World's best, not irradiated. Dad.
World's best radiation scientist.
Exoskeleton. I'm just gonna grab that mug.
It's glow in the dark.
Yeah. I go, I think we should leave. But I will do 2 more attacks at range. Okay. 13 and a
13
23.
misses. 23 will hit.
10, so, man, I'm rolling 13 for all these. 13 bludgeoning, and then... I'm sorry. The damage is the same. 3 fire.
Alright.
I
It's
go,
looking pretty hurt.
oh, don't say that, I'll be tempted to kill it.
It's still looking tough, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave the room. Oh, fresh air. Fresh, stale, 100-year-old air.
At that point, you see 2 displacer beasts come out. No, you don't.
No, don't say that.
Alright, 6. You're up.
I am going to.
Con save,
If the
please.
dwarf's running away, I'm following. Let me roll first.
I
Though.
can't fight an enemy I can't see.
Oh yeah, let me click that.
Man has secret battle with gorilla. Dies from secret battle with gorilla. That
Takes
was a
7 radiant damage.
onion article.
And you were okay, no other lasting radiation effects.
All right, and you said how many?
7
8.
radiant damage.
Oh, 7 damage. Okay, I am going to. Oh, the room's pretty big though. I probably should get out, but I don't want to leave Lion Man in there. So
No, I'll be fine. Don't worry
can-
about me.
Yeah, you can step over there to get some shots off and then run out. You got plenty of movement.
okay, I'm gonna cast bullet on this one. I'm gonna throw my broken gun, well, jammed gun, and take out another one. I'm gonna use my musket, or not my musket, my blunderbuss.
Okay. She's got a real blunderbuss, Joey. Not like your GIF character.
That was a
Made his gun blunderbuss.
No, that's true. It was a musket.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
$29, I think, hits. Double checking. Yes, it hits. 10 damage. Got numero 20.
Alright, I'll use my second attack to reload, and then I'll fire again.
Okay, go for it. Oh, it's a 1d12. Nice. 19 will hit. Oh, it's a 2d8. Okay, 13 damage. All right, this thing's looking very bad.
Yeah, that's a 2d8. It's like the best weapon in the game.
Anything else? Well, you guys
I-
haven't picked up any sci-fi weapons yet.
What? Sci-fi weapons?
and then I'm gonna back out.
Yeah, all right.
Once I leave the
You
room,
really
I'm gonna vomit up neon green puke.
Yeah. Blah.
I'm gonna vomit
Mischief.
rainbow puke.
No, that was just the cupcake I had this morning. It was from a really cool bakery. This other one can't really get around you, Lyriel, but it's going to just get there. You see its wounds heal, what little wounds it has, but it needs to take another acid damage from acid. Just one on this one, Bun. Let's go ahead and roll the acid damage for that one, as this thing takes 3 attacks on Lyriel.
Try.
I'm not sure if the Since it's a continual damage, I don't think the bonus it comes into play since it's
Whatever the damage just says.
On the when I roll it, it ends up including the +4 I get from.
It's still the same acid. I would say yes.
Does the elemental? Yeah, I'll give it to you now. We can look it up later. Fine. So go ahead and roll.
It's basically any spell I cast using my alchemical stuff as my.
It's like Wall of Fire. I've looked this up before with Wall of Fire. Elemental affinity. You still technically cast the spell. It is still doing damage. It's not when you cast it. It's a spell that you cast. So you're good. Go ahead and add your damage.
Okay. So yeah, that +4. So 11.
11. Lyriel, a 10 misses, a 15 misses, but a 24 I think gets by.
Just barely. But yes.
You take. Oh, good roll there. Oh, that's a lot. 16 slashing damage. The near perfect damage there. And you are a humanoid. I need you to make a con save.
My favorite kind of save to make.
You resist the effects of a disease called chaos phage.
Remember what Jess's
You're
character...
also a paladin. You're probably immune to all disease. Go ahead, Joey.
Randy, remember what happened to Jess in Strixhaven with the slod?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what that is.
This is going to heal a little bit, but it's actually going to dodge and sort of cower away, kind of go back into the further reaches of the ship here. You get an attack of opportunity if you wish, Lyriel.
No.
Oh, you've got some other reaction you're holding on to.
No, I'm principled. But
oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, you can do it non-lethal. All right, fine. Saul.
I don't attack retreating enemies.
Fair enough. That is honorable. Saul, you are up. I need you to make a con save.
You follow the principles of the Avatar from the Ultimate games. 19.
Pass. You take 2 radiant damage. No other lasting effects.
All right. I am going to move just outside the door, and I'm going to hold my action until Lyriel has left.
Okay, what is the action you wish to do?
I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, you are readying it, so if it is a non-cantrip, you will waste the spell slot, whether you do it or not.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Lyriel, you're up. I assume everybody is shouting, "Get out of there, we've got a thing, we're sick."
Yeah, that's his plan, that's his plan.
We have the
But you do need to make one last con save.
Yes.
This will be hilarious if you get a nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. Ugh. You still take 8 radiant damage.
Okay. 8. Okay, and then first thing I'm gonna do, just to kind of like discourage the animal, but I am gonna swing once at the enemy or the animal right next to me.
Okay, 14 just misses.
Oh shit! Sorry. So yeah, I guess it's more performative to swing, and then I'm gonna try to run off, and I'm expecting an attack of opportunity.
It will take one on you.
If you don't want to attack, if you don't want to attack, you can always retreat. Okay, yeah.
That's fine.
Disengage or dodge or whatnot. But yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
You like to play dangerously by almost getting swiped by a slod. Go ahead.
If you take the dodge action, can you not move?
You can.
I can? Okay.
Yeah,
but I ran out, so
cautious.
He swung at me too?
He did, he missed. Saul, what is your ready to action?
Grease. Just it lobs a jar of oil into the room and aims for basically the doorway into the room with. Now remember these are 10 foot and.
You're right.
Yeah, grease a 10-foot square. So basically cover up the doorway inside there. Yep.
No works. All right.
Good thinking, Saul.
Now, Rhubarb, do you wish to maybe just close the door, or you gonna try and pot shot them?
I don't want these things to be alive anymore, so I'm just gonna ready in action. I guess I haven't attacked. My rage has gone away. Yeah, so
Hey, use the new rules. Use up a bonus action to keep it active.
that's up to Mark if he lets me do that.
No, you said earlier you don't want to do the new rules yet
Okay.
because it'll be confusing.
It will be confusing, but it's so good. I will close the door.
All right. You close the door. You try and like jam it a little bit. You hear in the distance or through the thing a whoop, 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 as something slips.
Yeah.
But we are going to be out of combat. They do not try to leave.
Mm.
Is that what radiation was? I don't like it.
It's not like any radiance I've ever felt. It's tingly, not burny. You know, it doesn't make it's.
It tastes like
That's
coconut.
because it comes from the inside and it burns you at your cells.
So you're using words I don't quite understand. Can you
Well, I know
explain it
you're
the
a
way you would
prison.
to a simpleton?
Yeah, can you talk like a normal person?
Comes right up to you, Lyriel, right to your face, and says, "It is eating you from the building blocks that make you.
Hmm.
And those will die first and slowly spread to kill the rest of you around you. But luckily, you got out of there in time."
Yes. I suppose we did. Is this what you're looking for? Do my fingernails have the thing you want?
Yes, that would be very good. You could leave it on one of the labs.
Oh, well, good.
What lab?
I have a cup.
He points to the mentions the room that he described the door with, and there's a couple of labs around
okay.
there. You can just leave anything in there. Once you have a yellow key. Now, just 2 more of those, and I'll be satisfied. Whoop.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're all lightly hurt.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I can help. So,
I can speak with animals.
all right. Who's hurt the worst?
I have 89 hit points
Out of?
I have 75.
out of 126.
Oh wow, you got more health than me. Nice. Well, then I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Joey, and I'm
Okay.
gonna use Cure Wounds on 6. So I'm gonna use those 2 there. So Joey, you get 5 HP back.
Remember,
And
we're level 10.
Yeah, it's first level. Then for hey, boom, you get 10 HP back.
We gotta
That
say,
undoes one of the radiation burns. Thank you.
Yeah,
And then
you
I'm
might want
gonna
to
use.
invest in some of the higher
I'm
level
gonna
heal
use-
spells.
I was gonna say I'm using the level 2 Cure Wounds on
Okay.
Rhubarb as well, because he's got a big old pile of health, and we need to top him off a bit.
I think in the new rules they increased cure wounds and stuff by hit die.
There's also that's neat, but there's also spells that healing spells at higher levels that like mass cure wounds and
Yeah.
heal and things like and prayer healing that are meant for
Well,
out of combat.
clerics are more of the spellcasting ones. Like a paladins actually gain their spells a lot slower than like clerics and
Oh, they're
druids and
half
stuff.
casters. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, be careful with your spell slots.
Oh, while he's busy healing everybody else and probably his own wounds. Hey, Lyriel.
Yes.
As he turns to his knee, take a lift.
21 damage of cure wounds.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, that's very effective. Thank you kindly.
He also has healing savant.
Nice.
So
Oh.
another +4. So get that back.
Well done. Thank you kindly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
here.
heal- Did
But
you
I'm
also
gonna-
take the healer feat, Bun?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I'm gonna give you a level 3 cure wounds because you're
Well, okay,
Sure.
okay, remember we need those smites.
you need those spell slots. So
Yeah.
so hold on, back that up because you have the healer feat,
Mhm.
Bun, which means you can administer the healing kit once per day per character.
Mm.
Yep.
So hold on to that last cure wounds. Take your slot back, unless
Sorry.
Bun really wants it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, okay.
No, I only took 8 damage.
Okay,
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
good.
you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just
Yeah, he
worried
didn't
about
get hit with
Yeah,
he didn't get hit with the tens on the radiation. Yeah. It is 11:30. If you guys want to just keep going until you find a place to just rest or a cliffhanger.
We can
You
keep
guys
going
do that.
for a little longer.
I'm up for whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll keep going.
At least one more room.
For you,
Yes,
Mr. DM.
that's me.
What would I roll for repairing for my tinker's tools?
Let's see what this is. So, misfire cannot be used to spend the action to try and repair it. You take it from him. Must take a Tinker's Tools check. DC equals 8 plus misfire score. So which weapon misfire?
The pistol, so it'd be 9.
Pistol. So yeah, that's gonna be 9.
I'll probably.
Do I just roll a die, or is it?
So we can say that out of combat.
Out of combat, yeah.
And you can just basically keep rolling until you're fine. So as long as there's nothing there, it's actually in the rules in D&D to say if they can just keep doing it, they're gonna get it eventually. Just go ahead. So in this case, no, nothing is happening right now, so you can just go ahead and repair.
Okay.
Now, normally, for like kits and stuff like that, it's a roll plus proficiency, I think.
This one's a little different, but Tinker's Tool would be Tinker's Tool would be your tool plus Tinker's Tool check. It'll probably be dexterity. I'll double check and find that because it is right because tool checks are a little weird because you gotta assign them to a thing. But
all right, let's not worry about it now. Then let's roll on.
That'll be in the middle of combat. All right, what would you guys like to do?
And now I'm imagining rolling the robot man like a bowling ball.
Let's keep going down this hallway, maybe?
Yeah, this one, this door looks less dangerous than the other ones.
You have two yellow doors on the right, one blue door on the left, and then a couple of black doors on the left and around the corner.
Let's
defog of wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to become.
We
friends
could
with
just
this.
do quickly moving through here and wait for some clicky sounds to come from that weird magic box.
Yeah, but last time we did that, we found the blue lizards that made things obnoxious.
I close the thing. Where's the? There it is. Close my map. Just to be sure, you don't hear any clicking at any of the doors down the hallway on your left or right. So, if you'd like to go into the room next to you, Lyriel.
What?
This is an empty room. I would like you to roll me.
Dexterity.
Roll a d12.
Oh.
Looking around this room, it looks to be maybe it was a cabin of some sort. There is a rusty bed with some torn up sheets in here. You see something protruding from under the bed.
Hmm.
I am so not a a ship person because I literally immediately thought, wait, why did they have a wooden shack inside of this place? You said cabin.
Cabin.
I'm. Lyriel doesn't like how it feels in there and steps out.
Nothing?
Nothing interesting to me.
Okay. Must mean it's full of books.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Must be where they store their small houses.
Next one then.
Yes.
Oh, that's not me there.
Same thing on the left is another room of emptiness. Somebody else, Saul, go ahead and roll me a d12.
Oh, wrong one. There it is. Nope. Oh. I didn't roll twice.
We'll just take the first one.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one by mistake.
Oh. What'd you get? There it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Two. You got two. This room has some scraps of things, but is mostly empty.
Glance around. Don't see anything of interest. No, like, colorful keys or anything, right?
Make an investigation check.
26.
Whatever's been in here has been raided and taken at some point in the past.
Nothing of interest.
I'm gonna open this door since we're all opening a door.
We're friends, so we're all taking turns.
Uh-oh. The clicky thing is up again.
Whenever I hear that sound now, my stomach just churns like about to Ralph.
This is another. Press the wrong thing.
I'm gonna look for an item close to the door.
First, I'd like you to roll a d4.
Three slots.
You see three skeletons in frayed uniforms sprawled on the floor of this large room. They look to be like their clothing looks to be somewhat of a uniform rather than just normal clothing. There's sort of matching elements to it. Make a perception check, please, as you are looking for things nearby.
I mean, the skeletons are things, but...
Correct, but see if you can see something in particular. 9. Yeah, nothing of note. Yeah, see the skeletons are the first things that really catch your eye.
Would I have, like, I'd probably have rope in my adventurer's kit. Would I have, like, a climbing hook?
That is a thing separately, but you could probably figure out something to
Get a lasso the bones.
Make a sort of a thing.
Yeah, I kind of want to, like, throw in, like, try to grapple the bones and drag them out as a sample without going in there.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a... do this. Make an intelligence check, as you're trying to figure out a good way to grab the things without an actual grappling hook.
I have a rope of climbing. I can command it to move somewhere. It doesn't say it has to be up.
Yeah, okay, sure. That works, yeah.
So, place 3 pounds. You hold on one end of the rope, use the action to speak the command word. The rope animates as bonus action. You can command the move towards the destination. Yeah, if you would let me just...
Yeah, you can use it as like a get across the gap kind of thing, and you know, like a zipline type thing. So yeah, you can do that.
You can tell it to fasten
Um,
securely to an object or unfasten itself. So I can basically make a tie knot. So yeah, I go.
Yep, that works. That's great. I never knew that about that item.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the doorway then. Let.
I have basically a 50-foot arm.
Nice.
So yeah, as you say that, like just a rope like begins to swerve.
I stand
Anybody
there
have
trying to
you.
lasso it like 8 times and missing every single time.
This is probably
We have a
not.
grappling hook. I've got a grappling rope.
This is probably not how it was intended.
Meanwhile, as they're arguing, somebody with mage hand just steps past them.
Yeah. But I shall tie it around like one of the legs of the skeleton and just drag it the whole thing out here.
You're able to pull it out. Now you have a skeleton. What are you gonna take off of it?
The big
The
toe.
skeleton.
Yeah. The big toe, and then
Just-
I'm gonna take off the big toe, but take the skeleton.
Just give Wheatley the whole skeleton.
I
Good
shall
old thing.
call it Murray.
The rope has AC of 20 and 20 hit points.
Sorry, I mean Alfie. He's definitely not evil.
All right. So okay, yeah. So are you actually gonna take the whole skeleton?
No,
or are
I'll
you-
take the big toe.
Just take the big toe. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
That is it. Does it take damage?
Okay. No.
Okay.
Well, at least we got a thing to actually put on there, and I don't need to clip my nails, so it's a win.
I just found a way to break the game. And I put the rope in my pack.
Let me. So I can mark these as radioactive.
Radioactive. Is it radioactive because that's where the big sludge pipes are?
No, that would be sludge active. This is where the radiation is.
I was doing
On the radio.
I was doing environmental storytelling, but you weren't taking it seriously.
They're either radioactive or Team Rocket is nearby.
Oh no. We still haven't found any of these androids or these delicious fungus people.
Stop! You're gonna make Boom throw up.
Hey, as long as I'm not eating them, other people can eat mushrooms all they want. I just don't want to smell them and I don't want to taste them.
I'm in full agreement of that, at least in real life.
I was like, dude.
This next door seems openable.
Yes, let's open it.
This is also Geiger counter radiation going off.
Mm.
Saul's wave. Oh my gosh, Bunny.
Is it
What?
is it considered the same area as the other one, or do we need to find another room?
You know,
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna say that these
different
are the
rooms.
same area. I'm gonna say it's in the same area.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought.
I'm gonna read that as we don't see anything in there to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to. do that.
Actually, roll a d4.
Oh.
That requires effort. Two.
Ew. Nope, it's empty.
Good. Hi.
Okay.
So we had an
Which
android,
way?
android counter.
Big old skeleton down here. Alright. What's like to do?
Wanna
Next black room.
Yeah, I open
check
this
door.
and go, aha, android, I found you.
It is not irradiated.
Yes.
As you both open the as Six opens the door and you're like, aha! Behind her.
Accuse.
Jacques. Do that. So let me find this. Broken furniture and mold-covered refuse littered the floor of this open room. This in particular holds just a couple of looks like entertainment things, but not like a game room, more like just activities, maybe like team building exercise type activities.
Yeah, foosball.
Yeah. Oh, they have some sort of thing called foosball.
Oh,
A
But the
bunch
ball
of
is
Minecraft
missing.
blocks in the back.
I'm gonna shoot some hoops. Right here.
I thought 6 was the one who shot things.
It's time to put balls in holes. Come on.
Make a ranged attack.
A range attack.
Yeah, just a strength.
Wouldn't that be dead?
Swish. Absolute swish. Nope, because it's thrown. It's not a ranged weapon. Swish. Good shot.
They called me the ball master in high school.
Weird nickname.
And I start doing
They called my girlfriend that too.
that's what I called her. And the
Oh,
rest of
PG-13, PG-13.
and the rest of the baseball team, basketball team.
I was most likely to poison an entire town.
Well, I mean, goes without saying.
Most likely
Anyway, anything else?
and most likely and likely. Oh, now I just want to play
Otherwise,
games.
this room seems... Nothing else seems to be in here. The doors to the next area are open. They are doorways, not doors themselves.
If this was a Yakuza, we just found the Sega arcade.
Is there a karaoke?
Not in this room.
Oh.
Not in a language I could read.
Space Harrier?
Yeah. Put some Space Harrier in here. Sonic Fighters.
Awesome.
Was there anything further to the west of that hallway?
Uh,
Because we were here, like, at the time. Okay, just checking.
Congratulations, we explored 1/4 of this hallway of this floor.
of level 1. Anything else? Or where would you like to go to next?
North or further west?
Check the map. So most of the doors to the north are locked.
So which direction does Lyriel randomly wander towards?
This one.
Yeah, we should probably look at
Probably go back to the game room, have a short rest, and call it.
oh, you want to take short rest here?
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. But I'm also old and getting tired. Sorry.
Most of the unlocked rooms are around here. Are on this side of the ship.
Okay.
Saul and I are gonna build a dirt hut out of the Minecraft blocks.
Will we survive the first night? While
Alright, if you wanna
Lyriel
just
takes a cat nap.
Alright, if you want to do this, you guys are pretty safe in here. Nothing goes on. Let me actually check the no wandering monsters. You guys can get the benefits of a short rest.
Cool.
And would you like to call it tonight? We are nearing midnight.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah, I
that's
was gonna
fine.
say, yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Not
Okay.
a bad idea.
And we'll call it here.
All right, fellas. Well, it was a good night, and
Alright.
we'll reconvene
At 8 o'clock.
at 8 o'clock your time. Yep.
Which time is it?
We're doing this every other week, so it won't be next
Yes.
week. It'll be the
Yeah.
week after.
Cool. All right.
All right. Thank you all. I was hoping you'd find at least something, but you got radiation. So good job.
Yeah, we found
Found radiation.
Or radiation found you.
Yeah.
Laser guns and robot waifus. That's what we were promised, but instead we just found radiation.
We found
Radiation.
cancer. Jeez.
radiation.
All right.
Not great, not terrible.
Good night, you guys.
Yep. See
Have
you
a
guys
good
later.
Tune in next
Later.
time.
And everyone out there in chat, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you had a good time. We're going to be doing this next Friday at about
Or
8. Well, not
Friday-
at about at
Friday
8
after
o'clock. 8 o'clock, not 9. Thank
Not-
you all for
Friday
being
after
here.
next. Friday after next.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The Friday after 2 Fridays from now.
Bye, Fred.
Make sure to go check out some other Frogcast adventures over at that link right there. There's a bunch of cool stuff there. I think Strixhaven. Did you finish Strahd?
No.
Going on.
Strahd's still going on. Check that out. Definitely check out the super cool Starfinder adventures. They're awesome.
Those are fun.
Have a great night, all. Lots of love, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We almost done with Strahd. Gee. No, we're
You'll
like,
get there. You'll
yeah,
get there someday.
yeah, we're like barely at 1/4. I imagine.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
a
work
long
on. Gotta work on the
campaign.
pacing, Joey. You gotta work on the pacing.
No, my pacing's fine. It's fine, Mark. It really is fine. I don't know why you're complaining so much.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
How dare you have so much content?
Yeah, jeez. We want like
I'm sorry.
game to end first run.
I'm sorry. I'm immersing you in a gothic vampire world.
Hey,
All
this
I
is
want
the
to
day
do
of-
is have my scarecrow find who killed him. Is that so much to ask?
Okay, I'm stopping this recording.
instant
No,
gratification. I want everything to happen all at once,
I kid, Joey. I
and then
kid.
immediately complain that there's not enough stuff afterwards.
Pretty much, yeah.